Yo, what's going on, people? Aiden here. Today we're going to be doing Keanu Reeves CAF Formula for EA UFC 5. So let me just check the height on this one, man. Is that 185? Is it that tall? I thought the guy was a bit shorter than that, but let's have a look, find out what his height is. 186. Oh, we're 1 centimeter off. So yeah, 185 centimeters welterweight Keanu Reeves. And then let's have a look at the presets now. For the presets, I'm always using the default one, so you don't need to worry about that. So this version of Keanu Reeves is based off him sort of from his John Wick kind of era. So that's why we've given him kind of the long hair, and then I've filled it around with tattoos as well on either side of his hair, as you can see. And then I've just merged it to the back there as well. So he's basically just like one big unit of like hair all around him. But I think it worked all right in the end, and this is probably as close as I'm going to get it. If you guys want an alternative version, then you can create a player's version for UFC 4, which is hands down the best Keanu Reeves out there, and then you can probably modify it to make it for UFC 5. But this is my kind of attempt at it, and I've gone off sort of the recent photos from his latest John Wick movie, trying to do that, but without making his beard kind of white grey, because we haven't really got that option. So we've kind of gone for that kind of style. For the eyebrows, I've gone for custom ones because they all kind of sit a bit too far above his face. As you can see, if I go for the other ones here, you can see it's just a bit too far up. So we're going to be using custom tattooing to do the eyebrows, and there's going to be a fair bit of custom tattooing in general. Let me just jump back. Sorry, man, you guys have been seeing my logo jump up and down on the screen here. Let me just undo that, my bad. So yeah, this is my version of Keanu Reeves, and for the beard, I've gone for this kind of style, and then I've put some extra tattooing on either side of it. And the draw is based off the beard, so I've always kind of got the beard in the background, in the foreground. So I've not done the draw for kind of a no beard Keanu, but if you did want to do that, you might have to just pull the chin in and pull the beard in a little bit. So facial hair number 18 was the one I settled on for my version of Keanu, just having a little look around, a little shop around. You could also, now I think that's probably the only one that works, actually, to be honest. Facial hair 31's not bad either, but again, yeah, you'd have to make the draw a little bit thinner and bring it in a little bit. So yeah, we're going to be sticking with facial hair number 18, and then a little bit of tattoo work on top of that to get that in the right place. 225, 11 and 14 on the facial hair colors, and again, it's going to be the same colors, 225, 11 and 14. For the body hair, I didn't go for any body hair, and if you wanted to go on for a full-on beard, what is it? Yeah, body beard, there you go, mate. Just go for that body hair number 6, just fill him in nicely, you know what I'm saying? Jumping into the next section, it looks like I'm giving him a tie as well, so you can give him a tie as well if you want. But body number 1 is going to be the body type we're going to go for, but let's just have a little shop around, see what else we could go for. Body number 25 is the version of Keanu that never took the red pill, so he's still sitting in that booth doing his work, living his life nice and peaceful, bro. He didn't need any of that adventure that Morpheus gave him. But anyway, if you wanted that version, it's here right now. Body number 25, the Daniel Cormier version. Body number 24, I think is pretty good as well, actually. It's kind of like a hench version, but the one I went for in the end was the top left one. Body number 11, body number 11 looks alright as well, to be fair. But yeah, I went for body number 1. I thought that was probably the best fit for him, for Mr. Anderson, with the Matrix version, John Wick's hairstyles and stuff going on. For the eye colors, I went for brown, and then template number 28, and then some modifications on template number 28. So thank you all so much for the support as always. I just wanted to say, I watched a video a couple months ago about Keanu Reeves, in especially the new Matrix film. Apparently the Wachowskis, when they wrote the film for the new Matrix, they actually wrote it really badly on purpose, so that the film wouldn't get rebooted beyond that, because they didn't want the franchise to get milked. And this I'm just going off a video I watched, and they were saying that if they wrote a decent film, then it was just going to get sequels and sequels and sequels, and kind of like the Marvels and all them kind of ones, and just yearly things coming out like they did with Star Wars. So they actually deliberately made that new Matrix film bad on purpose, and they made sure to kind of tick a series of boxes so that it would make it through the developers kind of checklist or whatever. So they didn't even like properly vet the film, and yeah, that's kind of what I heard happened, and it kind of makes sense in a way, because the new film is literally like, while you're watching it, it's breaking the fourth wall so many times, and it's just like, what's going on with this? It was such a weird film. So I didn't even finish watching it. I only watched like the first half an hour or something. I was like, nah, man, I don't need my memory of the Matrix to be ruined by this, like whatever the heck this is. So yeah, that's just a nice tidbit that I found out. But that's kind of cool that they did that and just nuked the franchise, because we don't want to see any more Matrix films unless it's like the Animatrix or something like with an original story. Then yeah, I'm up for that. Do you know what I mean? I'm definitely up for something like that. You know, with like Neo in the background doing stuff, and then you're finding out like this other character's having this input, and he done this and done that. Yeah, with decent like writing as well. I'd love to see something like that, but not like something that's going to change the original and change all the characters and add a bunch of stuff and, you know, just turn it upside down. So yeah, whatever. I didn't bother really finishing that film, but it was good. Like, it was a good little video. So it's on YouTube somewhere if you guys want to look for it. It's worth a watch if you're a Matrix fan and you saw the new film and you're kind of like, what's going on with this new film? Yeah, so I recommend that. So jumping back to what we're actually doing here, so we're looking at Keanu Reeves and we're working around his head, just adding different bits of kind of cover. It's like facial, it's supposed to be hair. Essentially what I'm trying to do is just trying to add a bit like more hairline to him. So from a distance, when you're playing as him, it will have the right kind of shape around where his hair is, but also, like for example, this one up here, we're also trying to, yeah, just basically modify the hair and just make him look a little bit more accurate to what he looks like when he had that hair, and just kind of to slim his face down a little bit as well. That was kind of the aim behind this, and to give his beard a bit more shape. It's not something that we have in this game. It's not really something we have in any game I can think of where you can actually modify the individual beard, like beard areas and stuff like that. But that would definitely be something that would be cool to have in the future. But yeah, so basically that's what we're trying to do here with the tattoos. And then after that, I think we're just going to be adding on a tie. So that's about it really. It's not nothing complicated. And if you wanted to skip the tie bit, you can just leave it as a black suit. That's fine. Animals number 21 is going to be on the eyebrows area up here, and I'll do a little zoom for you guys. Let's get that zoom going to eyebrow area here. Yeah, so I've kind of just done it like that, and you can see that, like, depending on where you put the eyebrows, you're going to give his face like a different kind of emphasis or whatever. But I've yeah, this is how I've done mine, and it took a little bit of tinkering, a lot of leaning forward and putting my face into the TV to try and actually see what I'm doing, kind of thing. But hopefully it won't be that difficult for you guys. I've got animals number 21, about 3 of them on either side, and then I've done yeah, I think that's it, two on one side and then 3 on the other side. So hopefully that's all right. Next up, we're going to be having a look at the final areas. So where is this? Where's this going? Shapes number 9 is somewhere. It's like, where's Wally, man? I don't know where that is. So somewhere on his face there's a shapes number 9. It might be that I've deleted the, oh, okay, yeah, I got it. So these shapes number 9s are creases around the mouth area, like that, and then you got one on the other side as well, another crease around the mouth area, and then we got one in between both of his eyebrows, and again another one between his eyebrows. So this is kind of one thing that you could probably pull off a Google Images and just kind of look, where does he have these creases on his face, and then just put them roughly where you think it is, and it should be all right. Let's just undress him real quick here so you can see what he's looking like. Do you know what I'm saying? He's going to that females party they've hired Mr. Keanu Reeves, you know, between his movie shoots and that. You know what I'm saying? Shapes number 19, we'll put it back on actually. So he's got it like that, and that's the base layer. And then on top of that, we've got a tie going on. So this tie is going at the top there, and then we've got the middle section and then the bottom section. Similar to the Hitman one, I've just done it in 3 kind of shapes. Triangles, turn it upside down kind of thing. And the color on this one I've done it slightly differently. Shapes number 10 going across, and similarly shapes number 10 going across. And then I've done one, where's this one? Oh yeah, so now we're going back to the hair again on the side of his hair, and then one on the other side of his hair. Yeah, so that's just, again, just to fill out the hair. Some around the back of the ears, back of the neck, just behind the head there, and then yeah, that's a wrap. So I guess the easiest way is probably just to have a punt at it yourselves and see how you go. And just, I think the facial, probably the most important one are the eyebrows and the hair and facial hair area. The body, you can just throw like a custom outfit on him, or just leave it like topless and put him as like a UFC fighter style if you want, or you can follow along and try and make a tie, but it's not very visible tie, so I don't know if it really adds that much to it. For the style, I've gone for Leon Edwards here for that one, and Mr. Kimbo Slice, rest in peace Kimbo, man. You could always go for the Kimbo style though, that works quite well. So yeah, thank you all so much for the support as always. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm Aiden, let's get this zoom on. I'm out of here, peace. Where you at? Moving too much. Catch you guys in the next one. I'm Aiden, peace.